Well, we are in the last few hours officially of spring as summer officially starts at 10:42 p.m. Eastern time tonight, making the daylight hours day at around 14 hours, 31 minutes, the longest daylight day of the year. Tomorrow, about 1 second shorter, and will continue declining in time all the way into the winter solstice in December. The temperatures right on par as we approach summer. 87 currently with a southerly breeze at 3. The humidity a little bit lower. Those lower dew points mean it's not so bad out there, so the feels like our heat index is not much different from the actual temperature. And also temperatures this morning were rather comfortable. We had the fog out there, but for many, it was in the lower 60s away from the city. Others mostly mid to upper 60s and really about the same thing tomorrow morning. Most everybody mid to upper 80s right now. A little bit cooler, of course, at the higher elevations, but in the days ahead, more 90s showing up. Will be low 90s tomorrow, well into the mid 90s through the course of the weekend. And something we've not seen in quite a while, an empty radar view. Yeah, it's going to be that way for the next several days. It's not going to be totally void of rain. There might be a few pop-ups with the wind flow up and over the plateau the next couple of days. But aside from that, most areas staying mainly dry. There's a warm front that'll basically just dissipate as this ridge of high pressure takes over. So we've got the heat today. It's a little bit drier since we're north of that front, but the humidity moves in over the next several days, and that means both the heat and with the humidity climbing, the heat index starts to climb as well. So tomorrow morning, temperatures mostly upper 60s, and that humidity starts to rise a bit. Highs reaching upper 80s, low 90s. There's that very small chance for a straight pop-up shower along the plateau. Most of us, though, staying sunny to partly sunny. Same thing on Sunday. Morning temperatures inching a little higher, upper 60s to around 70. Late day temperatures low to mid 90s. Again, a stray shower off to the west or south, but most areas staying mainly dry. That trend could continue right through most of next week as well as this big ridge of high pressure builds in. So looking at the planner for tomorrow, temperatures upper 60s around 70 early, low 90s for the afternoon. The winds very, very light, but we're going to have persistent heat and humidity climbing over the next several days, gradually getting higher. And because of that, that heat index becomes a bit more of a factor. If you plan on spending a lot of time outside or working outside, you need to stay hydrated and take numerous breaks. Take care of yourself. It's going to feel like upper 90s on Saturday, and then starting Sunday into next week, it'll feel like above 100 each day. And the daily high temperatures are going to stay mainly in the mid to upper 90s. Notice very small chances for a few pop-ups. They can't be ruled out each day. Maybe a slightly better chance, though, on Thursday, Friday. But even with that said, it's only about a 3% chance, with many areas staying dry and hot.
All right, David Glenn, thanks so much.